Bienvenidos, welcome or welcome back. Today we are watching episode 2 of The Residence, which is called Dial M for Murder, which I have not seen that movie, but I have heard of it. If you enjoyed the reaction, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Patreon for full-length and early access to edits. I'm going to get right into the episodes because I'm kind of limited on time, so here we go. I can't remember right now what the first episode was called, but it was also a mystery thing. So I wonder if all the episodes are going to be named after other previous mystery books or movies. Righties. Wait, what's happening there? Careful with fire in a tree. Someone with a flashlight? Okay, it's friendly. I thought it was a struggle for a second.
I'm trying to cook, now I'm breaking shit. I don't want him in here.
So this is the head chef that we hadn't seen before because they were missing.
I don't want them in here while I'm trying to fucking cook. Do you cook? Because these assholes are distracting me.
Well, it's just language.
You didn't tell me that she was making flaming Wagyu.
I think I did.
Prime Minister Roos would love that.
Really?
Yes.
Maybe it would be better if you wait outside.
No, he's fine. It's my kitchen.
Would you please put that away?
What does it mean? No flames. It's on the sheet.
I don't read your fucking sheet.
You told me it was okay.
Such language.
Bananas Foster, the dessert with the flames.
Yes.
Prime Minister Roos will love that.
Why are you still here? Seriously, why are you in my kitchen?
She is annoying me.
There's broken glass.
No!
Broken glass? You want to see broken glass, Riley? There's broken glass! I am trying to do something interesting here! That's all this place is. It's an old, shitty country club where nothing ever changes. except
She
for
has
Boston, but you can't even tell. 'Cause they're all
no
dudes.
couth.
Well, I'm not gonna do it. This is my first date dinner, and if you get in my way again, I am going to kill you!
Well,
Now I'm afraid she would poison them.
No flames.
That means you too, dude.
No flames.
You're not a redhead. You can't pull it off. The dessert guy, I know him. I have to look it up later. Why, what's with the staring?
I have diplomatic immunity.
That's what they tell me.
That's nice.
It's clear you've told me you have diplomatic immunity.
Continue with the story.
Here is confidential.
Probably not.
I saw her during dinner. She was obviously still upset.
So she served nothing?
This stays in this room, right?
Yes.
Well,
Did they have sex?
not really.
Oh my god.
Australians.
Oh, they're the canoodling couple. I would like an ounce of her confidence. There's about 8,500 rooms in the White House. You had to go out to the lawn. I mean, hell, the kitchen was still empty. So did she cut herself and that's why the shirt was bloody?
She was enthusiastic.
Oh!
Oh.
I got a bloody nose.
Eh.
He didn't have sex.
You didn't have sex.
How do you define sex?
I define it as the thing I enjoy more than talking about real estate and less than looking at birds.
Anyway. Somebody smoking. And the flashlight in the greenhouse or whatever that is.
I went back inside, and that's when I ran into him.
Did you both finish before you went back inside?
Everything okay?
Depends on whether or not they finished.
Getting some.
Are you alone out there?
Yes.
Define alone.
you know, I was living in Melbourne when Oren Curious was killed. Maybe she was in an absolute tears.
Why is he talking so much? What is happening?
Okay. That it between you and Winter?
No.
Now what? Go on.
Give me 5 minutes. I am going to be dead by the end of the night.
Those were his exact...
We solved that mystery.
We didn't solve it.
You ain't done nothing.
Something he said. It's something people say.
I'm gonna be dead by the end of the night?
Who says that?
Anything else?
Not right now.
Where's the chef?
Good. I'm gonna go let everyone go.
Now, hang on, Mr. President. So that what? When the world finds out about this, they're gonna think some crazy Australian murdered somebody in the White House.
Wait, what do you
That doesn't
suggest?
work for us.
Nobody's
We
gonna
do.
think that.
Who killed Mr. Winter?
We think it was a suicide.
Oh, you do, Detective Hollinger. Does she?
No.
So the only actual detective here, and is known to be one of the greatest detectives in the world, doesn't think it's a suicide, and She's here to investigate. So why don't we let her investigate? Like, right now. What I'm saying is, let her get the job done. Find the killer, and then we'll go home.
Reasonable man. He did it.
A little more worried about having a murderer running around your house right now.
Reasonable
right.
man. He did it.
Your call.
You're saying if I don't get our delegation to stay, you'll tell them about me and the chef. And if I can convince the Australians to stay, you won't tell them about me and...
Marvella, have some respect.
As long as I possibly can.
And what did you think when you heard it? I thought Foreign Minister Rylance would never agree to it, and that even if he did agree to it, he would never convince Prime Minister Roos. And if he did convince Prime Minister Roos would never convince President Morgan. Meaning that even after all these years, I still made the ridiculous mistake of underestimating Cordelia Cup.
Or at least she didn't have money on it, probably.
The police need to talk to some folks.
There's that waitress again. She's been kind of focused on a couple times.
And it is being handled.
Is the pastry chef the dude from, the sitcom, The Cousins? It'll come back to me later.
I just want to make sure I understand what I'm hearing right now.
They keep changing her clothes, but I think so far we've seen 3 outfits, and this one might be a repeat. If it is a repeat, I wonder if it's the same day as the first time we saw it, or are we going chronological, and this is a whole, like, 4th day.
Detective Cup wants to continue her investigation that evening.
Good summary.
We set up 3 interview areas.
Did somebody get her some food? But she was hungry a while ago. It's only been like an hour.
Can you write your name and job title down for me?
You don't have a phone you can take pictures with?
So now what?
Is she blinking at least?
Last time I saw him. That's what you want to know, isn't it?
She hasn't asked anything.
You're asking me, so I'm telling you.
She hasn't asked.
He started yelling, "I'm gonna tell them everything."
This is the first guy that she interviews and he has all this information?
Yeah. I saw him in the hallway just now. Didn't I?
All black people look alike?
What about Foreign Minister Rylance?
No, I didn't see him either.
You didn't see him get up in the middle of the concert and walk out of the room.
In front of you.
No.
And you didn't see Mr. Winter follow him.
No.
In front of you.
And you didn't leave.
No.
There's witnesses.
Maybe I went to the bathroom.
He was gone for 22 minutes.
Why did he count?
I didn't see anything on the 2nd floor. No.
I didn't ask about the 2nd floor.
Oh, that's the brother?
Not until Grammy next door started screaming.
And just to recap, he's the president's brother, which makes the one who found the body, it's the president's mother-in-law, right?
Why didn't you go to the dinner?
Why didn't you go to the dinner?
I wasn't invited.
I wasn't invited.
Same.
Why didn't he invite you?
Because he would have shown up dressed like that.
About Marvella.
What about her?
Shouldn't you be starting with her? Because she said she wanted to kill him.
Plus, where is she?
Everyone was downstairs, of course, Senator.
Including the chef? There's people standing around. There's chairs everywhere.
Were people upset at being held there?
Some were.
I hate
The
Australia!
most entitled people.
We tried our best to keep people occupied. Of course, Mr. Jackman was the best.
I got called into the 3rd floor.
He was the one that looked shady in the basement, right?
Some people don't like their jobs.
I used to like mine.
Used to?
Were you on the 3rd floor tonight?
No.
This is the White House and they couldn't get her some actual food? Well, she probably didn't ask for any.
Tell me about the night. Did anything unusual happen?
Other than my boss dying?
Other than that.
The First Lady of Australia is allergic to bottle brush. You know what I had in every arrangement?
Oh, that was the lady that was all sniffly.
There did seem to be something going on with the seating.
Musical chairs happening there.
I was kind of focused on Hugh Jackman, though, I'll be honest.
Understandable.
Have you been drinking?
Am I under oath?
There was no entree.
There was an entree.
Finally, the chef. Couldn't she just make the steak a different way? Instead of there being no food? Well, seeing her attitude, she was probably like, you eat it my way or you don't eat. Kind of like my grandmother, actually.
The man sitting next to me was odd.
What is wrong with him?
The calligrapher was having issues.
It's like he's had way too many drugs.
Well,
That's the calligrapher?
hasn't been a good night.
Has he lost his glasses? And those are not his glasses?
There's a Big George and Little George and me. And there were 2 other George McCussins before any of us.
Moving on.
A Secret Service van ran into the South Gatehouse. A few people came running out. AB was one of them. AB was never outside tonight.
There's probably 15 people.
including AB?
No, definitely not.
Unreliable narrator to the power of 4.
He was fighting with the florist.
He wasn't fighting with the florist. He was fighting with the former First Lady.
He was arguing with one of the butlers.
Maybe he argued more than once.
I almost died.
Of awkward?
I've worked every state dinner since Ronald Reagan's first term, and this was easily the most unorganized, the most dramatically incompetent one.
Well, damn.
Whose fault was it? It was my fault, of course. I'm the White House social secretary. I bear full responsibility.
But was it really?
AB did the best he could, but they were constantly making his life miserable.
They?
The staff.
Oh, the staff, not the residents.
Do you want to understand tonight? You have to go back to the holidays.
I hope that wasn't a real present.
To moving day, the day the old president moves out and the new president moves in. It was a nightmare.
How was that a nightmare?
Elliot is indecisive.
Is Elliot the president?
Say what you will about AB. He was decisive.
This is
The first gent. Oh, it's the husband.
my husband, Perry, the president. He and
No,
AB did
I know him.
fight.
Mr. Winter's old school. That could rub a lot of people the wrong way.
What does old school mean in this context?
Like I said, a lot of people in this house had issues with AB, but me, no.
But me and AB, we were always super cool.
I had no issues with AB Winter.
He was like a father to me.
Damn.
Emphasize that I would put Hugh Jackman first.
Understandable.
Meh. Not my favorite. I
Oh.
vastly preferred him to my son's husband.
Did AB ever get along? Okay, truth. We
That's
different
the goal.
styles. He was all right. Always had my back.
It was unusual for you to threaten to kill AB Winter.
That's not
Apparently.
really
She's a redhead. It's like being Hispanic.
Where were you after
You gotta factor in the temper.
Were you ever outside tonight?
No.
Lies.
Were you ever outside tonight?
That seems like the same way. How is that any different?
Because we know you're lying.
And the answer's no.
Try again.
No.
One more time.
No.
Keep going.
It's like you know that I'm lying.
I do.
I do.
I was outside tonight.
There we go.
It was a mistake, I guess.
But was it a mistake or was the sex good? Because if it was,
Shit off sometimes.
The only thing that I'm sure of is that you threatened to kill AB Winter and that you can't be accounted for after 9 p.m.
ooh, you better hope somebody saw you.
And someone did see me.
Did you talk to her?
Do you understand how traumatizing this is for me?
What?
For 23 years.
Oh, I thought you meant like
He
talking
gave
to her.
his life to this.
Take as long as you need.
But hurry up.
Actually, we're in a bit of a time crunch.
I mean, I found out things tonight about AB that I didn't know before.
Like what?
Personal things.
Like what?
Whatever he was going through, it went inside those books.
What books?
Notebooks. His journals. He wrote everything down in them. After tonight, I don't know.
What did he tell her? And where are the journals?
Detective Cup didn't really think in terms of suspects, Senator.
That keychain thing, the same thing the woman had on, the one I don't remember what her name is. The one that mentioned the second floor when she wasn't asked about the second floor.
We traced the call to Winter's office. It's used by the grounds crew and the White House Guard.
This is the place that had the flashlight going around it, right? Broken glass. Seems to be a theme. Drunk waitress.
Broken glass!
No, I guess drunken server. In an event, it's not a waitress, right? It's a server. Take a moment. Check. Pick that up for her.
Have they moved the body? Bring him out the front through the grand foyer.
Why?
Why did she want them to bring Winter's body out the front?
Did she want to watch people?
Because of the Falcon.
I mean, is it a nickname for someone like the Penguin?
I don't know why you wouldn't assume it was an actual bird. It's her. So it was to see how people reacted.
She was
Why isn't that body covered? Or probably at her request, I assume. Again, to see people's reactions. Whatever that signal, don't know what she was referring to. I thought maybe the pastry chef, but nothing. Oh, it is the pastry chef. Okay. Oh, she clocked them. Perfect Strangers. That's the sitcom that I was thinking of. I don't know if it's him, but that's the sitcom that I was thinking of. Somebody was in the pool room. Did he take the knife thinking to protect him from the stain of suicide? So there we have the end of another episode of The Residence. So far, thoroughly enjoying this series. I hope they keep it up, stick that landing. In the first episode, I liked the dollhouse aesthetic that they had for the White House. This episode had the unreliable narrator visuals going on. I'm also loving that. Well, that's pretty much all. As per usual, if you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, especially sub. Trying to get this channel monetized. Need that 1K subscribers. I will see you all on the next one.